Good morning students, welcome to the online class 23. Yesterday we discussed about the chapter force and the pressure. In that we discussed about the topic force how the force will be exploring and force are due to the interaction. So without object interacting to one object to the other object, object cannot be moved further than that. Okay, so the force should be applied on the object to the another object as an interaction between the two objects. So yesterday we discussed about the interaction between the object and we have discussed about the exploring of force. That means we have to interaction the objects and two opposites forces will be applied on the object, means how the object can be moved. The same side if we push the object means it will be moved the opposite sides, but the both sides if you are pulling or pushing means that the object will be the object cannot be moved for any sides. So that is the opposite forces for that. So that is the exploring force. So today in this class we are going to discuss about the continuation of the force and the pressure chapter only. A force can change the state of motion. So the topic is a force can change the state of motion. Take out the textbook, page number 1. So today we are going to discuss about a force can change the state of motion. So take out page number 81. So how the force can be changed the state of motion means, the state of motion means the vehicle will be moving on the road in a one constant speed. Okay, so that constant speed that may be increase or decrease then. So that is the state of change of the motion. The speed will be decrease or to increase in that. That is what a force can change the state of motion means the speed may be increase or decrease in that. For example, a ball at rest. Example, the cricket ball or football, whatever the ball, it is in a rest position. So just will kick in that place, it will be start to move. Is it no? From the rest place to it start to move for some of the distance will be crossed. So that is the object will be in a rest. Then once you get the force, it start to move. So that is called what? It change this rest position. So the ball is now rest. It start to move. So here what happened? The force can change the state of motion of the object. The object will be in the rest. It will be changed to moving. Okay, that is the example for that. Next, a moving object can change its speed. For a vehicle, it will be keep on going in that. So it can be able to increase if it increase the speed means the vehicle will be passing so fastly. Okay, so if it will decrease the speed means the vehicle automatically decreases speed. Then it will come to the zero acceleration. That is, it can able to change the speed of that. Which one? The force. Next, object can change the direction. So the object can be change the direction of that. The ball may hitting that. We don't know which direction it is going in that. Okay, so any direction can be go. So the force once will be applied on the object means it can able to change of the motion. That may be the rest position of the object can change to it start to move, or already moving the object, it can increase the speed or decreasing in the speed. And then the object can be change the direction also. This is the textbook. A force can change the state of motion. Activity 7.3. Take a rubber ball and place it on a level surface such as tabletop or the concrete floor. Now gently push the ball along the level surface as the ball begin to move. Push the ball again while it is still moving. If there are any changes in its speed, does it increase or decreases? That is depending to how we are pushing them. Slowly if you are pushing means it will be go slowly, but movement will be. So fastly if you are pushing means it will go fastly. So here how much of force we are applying upon the object. So depending to the force, it will be increase or decrease the speed. For definitely moving will be happening the object. So here what happened? The rest object will be start to move there. Next place your palm in front of the moving ball. Remove your palm as soon as the moving ball touches it. Does your palm apply the force on the ball? What happens to the speed of the ball now? Definitely we are trying to stop the ball means it will be getting decreasing speed of the ball. Does it increase or decrease? It will be decrease only. What would happen if you let your palm hold the moving ball? If your ball will be moving now, like a cricket ball they hit in there, the ball is coming, you are trying to catch in that. So forcefully that's coming in that speed, we are trying to stop the ball in that. So once we will be stopped, that means we will get the paining in that. Still no, but the ball will be stopped at the last end of it then. So here what we have done, what we catch the ball, no, we stop the speed of the ball. Okay, so as soon as the speed will be become to 0 here. So the force will be change the motions, or it will be become to rest also. The object will be moving means it will make to the object to increase or decrease in the speed. Otherwise it makes to the stop also in that. You might recall similar situations. For example, while taking a penalty kick into the football, the player applies a force on the ball before being hit. The ball was at rest and so its speed was 0. So before kicking the ball in the football, the ball is in rest. So once we start to kick in that kicking is a force. Okay, kicking, pushing, pulling, this is all the force, no. So that kicking will be applied on the ball. Means what will happen? The ball start to move in that any direction. We cannot say the directions in there. The applied force makes the ball move towards the goal. So this will be this what we applied the force, that it make the ball to go for the goal also. Suppose the goalkeeper dives or jumps up to the save the goal. That means in the goalkeeper he is standing in front of the goal place. No, he will be trying to stop the ball. So what will happen? He won't reach the goal. By the time the speed will be become to 0. So what happened there? The object will be become to rest in the position. By his action, the goalkeeper tries to apply a force on a moving ball. The force applied by him can stop or deflect the ball. Saving a goal being scored. If you save the goal will be scored. Okay. If the goalkeeper succeeds in stopping the ball, its speed decreases to 0. So suppose if it be stop the goal means, but that time the ball will be become to speed is a 0. These observations suggest that the force applied on an object may change its speed. So, if you are trying to kick the ball, we kicked in that force applied on the ball start to move. That is, the force increased in that. Okay. So, if you try to catch the ball, that may be the football or cricket ball, you are trying to stop the speed of the ball. So you catch means that the speed will be become to 0 here. So the moving object can be become to rest, or rest object can be moved because of depending to the force what we are applying on the object. If the force applied on the object is in the direction of its motion, so we cannot say the particular direction it will be go for any direction in the movements. The speed of an object increases if the force is applied in the direction opposite to the direction of motion. Then it results in the decreases in the speed of object. So suppose the ball we are kicking in that opposite side, they are trying to stop it. In the opposite side, that is the negative force for that ball. So the ball definitely become to the rest position. So the example we have given 7.7c. Everyone know about this, familiar about this game. I have seen children competing with one another in moving a rubber tire or a ring by pushing it. I now understand why the speed of the tire increases whenever it is pushed. You can see, whenever we are pushing the rubber tire, it will go so fastly. So the force is very fast there. That object will be getting to the increasing force. So automatically the object will be moved fastly. So once it will be stop the pushing in there, the tire will be become to rest position. Then it will be fell down in the surface. Okay. So this is the example. Whenever we will apply the force on the object can be changed speed and it can be changed the direction. Okay, now we'll see the next example. The force what we are applying on the object, it can change only the speed of the object or not. Take out the page number 82, activity 7.4. Take a ball and place it on a level surface as you did in activity 7.3. Take a ball and keep it on a surface. Make the ball move by giving it a push. So just you push it, then the ball start to move. Now place a rubber ruler in its path as shown in the figure. And doing so, you would apply a force on the moving ball. So one ruler you have to be keep. For example, the surface means you have to keep one cardboard or scale, anything in there. Just push the ball. The ball will be going to hit that what we are keeping in that, and again it will come back to you. So there is a disturbance in the there is a disturbance for the object to continuously move in that. So what will happen here? Definitely it will be change the direction. So if you kick the ball means it will be go and hit on the ball and it will come back to your position only. So that is the ball can be changed the direction. Okay. Not only for the speed, as soon as the speed will be reduced and the direction also will be changed. The ball cannot be continuously go once it is stop means. Okay. It will be hit the wall or whatever you are keeping in front of the ball. It will be come back to your side only. So here the speed as soon as the direction will be changed in the force because of your force. So repeat this activity and try to obstruct the moving ball by placing the ruler in such a way that it makes different angles to its position and it can able to make the different angles. Okay. So the force can be changed the speed and the as soon as the direction also. Let us consider some more examples. In a game of volleyball, players often push the moving ball to their teammates to make a winning move. In the football, you can see the teammates, one football player, he will be kick the ball, he will be send the ball to the team. His own team players only, he will be send the ball. Sometimes the ball is returning to the other side of the court by pushing or smashing it. Now, two teams are there. So his goal is he has to send the team members only that ball. By the time other opposite team members players they will be catch the ball and they will be sent to the other opposite direction. Okay. So in cricket a batsman plays his or her shot by applying a force on the ball with the bat. If there is any changes in the direction of the motion of the ball in these cases. Even the cricket also we can see the batsman he will be hit the ball. He cannot stay in the particular direction it will be go. Okay, it will be go in opposite directions only. And then sometimes unexpectedly bowlers can catch the ball also. Whether what will happen, it won't be go for any six or the force. It will be become to the zero acceleration. That means the batsman will be out in that. So here what happened, the force can able to stop the motion of the object. That means movement of the object. In all these examples, the speed and the direction of the moving ball change due to the application of the force. So all these examples, kicking ball, catching ball, stop the ball to moving. So everything depending to our force. If you are pushing, if you are applying more amount of the force, what will happen? The object can be moved fastly. Okay, and if any direction can be go. But if you are reducing the force your side, definitely object can be whichever the object is moving, it become to the rest position. So what we conclude for this state of motion means a change in either the speed of an object or its direction of motion. So the force what we are applying in that, either it can be able to change the speed or the direction or both also it can be able to change. Is described as the change in its states of motion. Thus a force may bring a change in the state of motion of an object. So whatever the force we are applying on the object, definitely the object will be start to moving. That is, it is getting to the state of changes. What changes will be happening in this only? The object will be rest means it will be start to move. The object already moving means it will be able to increase its speed or decrease its speed. Okay, there is any disturbance there in the between means it will be change the direction and it will be decrease the speed. And then moreover, as soon as the speed also will be decreased and the direction also will be decreased because of the force. State of motion. The state of motion of an object is described by its speed and the direction of motion. So how we have to be describe the state of motion means depending to the speed and the direction of motion. The state of rest is considered to be the state of zero speed. So what is mean by rest means the object becomes to the rest. That is speed is zero here. The object cannot, it is not moving, it is in a rest place. Okay, if you are sitting in your classroom, you are in the rest place. You don't have any type of, we didn't apply upon you any type of force, you are not at all moving then. So your speed is become to zero here. Okay, in the running race, you are standing in the beginning. Okay, so whether once we get to the signal until you will be standing there, no, that is in the rest position. So there is the speed is zero. Once they have given to the whistle, you are start to run. So that is the moving there. So the force will be applied after that only. An object may be at rest or in the motion, both are states of motion. So don't consider as an object will be moving, that time only is the state of motion. No, the object will be in the rest or in the moving, both is a state of motion. Rest means what? It is in a quiet. Okay, it's a quiet in a place. That is also one state of motion. And moving also is a motion. So state of motion is state of object is rest and motion both. Motion means movement. Movement is a motion. Does it mean that the application of a force would always result in the change in the state of motion of the object? It is common experience that many of our time applications of the force does not result in the change in the state of motion. That means it is not giving any result means what we are applying the force. For example, I am telling I push this wall or I push this board. It is not at all moving. That means I done the work, okay, I applied the force upon the object, but what I applied the force upon the object, that is not enough to move this object, but my side, the work is done. So what I applied the force, that is not enough to move this board or the wall, okay. So we have to be applied the right quantity of the force upon the object, then only the object can be shown as results, okay. A heavy box may not be moved at all, even if you apply the maximum force that you can exert. Again, no effect of the force is observed when you try to push a wall. So I told you when the object won't be show the result means what if you apply the force also the object won't be show the result means that means the object cannot be moved means that is what we applied the force on the object, it is not enough to move that object. That's what example, I push the wall, try to push the your home wall or your room wall, it won't be moved. That means what? You done your work, you applied the force upon the object, but that force is not enough to move that object. So by the time the object cannot be moved, we cannot see the result of it. So whatever the force we apply on the object, it is enough means definitely we show the changes in the state of motion. So we will conclude this topic. Next class we discuss about how the force can change the shape of an object. So take out your textbook and revise whatever I taught the last 3 classes, and assignments next class I will give you the assignment for the both classes. Thank you, students.